Very good afternoon, girls. So today I'll take up a new topic, unemployment. So unemployment everything I know we tabak phangdabaduni ko, the joblessness. So by definition, let us say unemployment is the situation in which people are willing to work but unable to find the work. What we call unemployment. So it is a situation in which people are willing to work but unable to find work. Then we'll have some other term like full employment. So what is full employment? Full employment is the situation in which every able-bodied person who is willing to work at the prevailing wage rate is employed. The full employment situation duni habadi ngasagi thabak subu ngamba mina thabak tu suning ba ko aduga thabak subu ngamba mi singdo loina maksu thabak subu phangba, that is called full employment. So it is the situation in which every able-bodied person who are fit, who are physically and mentally fit, so who are willing to work at the prevailing wage rate. Okay, so if they are employed, that is called full employment. Then we have unemployment. We have two types of unemployment, what we call voluntary unemployment and involuntary unemployment. So what is voluntary unemployment? So let us see. Voluntary unemployment is the situation in which some persons are not willing to do work, although the situation, although the situation is such that suitable work is available for them. Okay, they are unemployed of their own will. Habati moy chana ba thabak phangaba. Okay, adubu thabak di suningdraba. Okay, adu idar di thabak tu tawdaba kambu du akoina voluntary unemployment kawe. Masana thawaina thabak tawroge thabak phangaroge thabak sururoge na sudaba phangdaba do we call voluntary unemployment. Okay, then okay, we will just see next another kind of unemployment, what we call, say, involuntary unemployment. So what is involuntary unemployment? Involuntary unemployment is the situation in which people are willing to work at the prevailing wage rate, but they do not get work. They are unemployed against their wishes. The involuntary unemployment hagadi masana thabak du shuninba, willing to work, lairiba prevailing wage rate, say they are willing to work but they do not get work. Okay, they are called involuntary unemployed. So we have three main types of unemployment basically. So what are those? We have number one, frictional unemployment. Number two, we have cyclical unemployment. And number three, we have structural unemployment. So all these three types of unemployment, okay, we'll discuss one by one. The first one is frictional unemployment. Okay, what is frictional unemployment? So frictional unemployment means the amount of unemployment that prevails, okay, in the economy among the workers who have. So what is frictional unemployment? So frictional unemployment means the amount of unemployment that prevails in the economy among the workers who have voluntarily quit their jobs and are searching for new, better jobs. So they are said to be between jobs. Aduna frictional unemployment haragadi kaino haikanda moina hana tawjaramba thabak tu previously they are employed. Adi ahama moi thabak tawjaramani better job ama fangnana ba mona hana gi thabak tu thadoe adu anoba job ama jo fangdre gi marak to. Okay, they remain unemployed. So this situation we call frictional unemployment. They are not able to get jobs immediately because of frictions such as lack of market information about availability of jobs and lack of perfect mobility on the part of workers. Aduna mona kutak thabak phangdabai maram si information id karai de kari thabak hangi ge si mana pam du kai lege du ma information phangdabo mo bi even if information the lay har about the kutak tamana magi lay ba thabak mafam du chatpa ngam da bagi apply to ngam da bagi gap amasu lay be. These are the reasons of say temporary unemployment. Moi temporary unemployment odri maram di moi han thabak shurum inni they are qualified for certain jobs. Okay, aduna kone yengduri si kai no hakanda it may say they remain unemployed for a short period of time. Mai di matam khara khakte ni moi unemployed wed lay duri si it may be the case of the new job seekers. Sometimes anova thabak thiba kambu yu thabak phangdri matam. Okay, anova thabak thiraba kambu ni na matam khara gap lebe they remain unemployed. That is also called frictional unemployment. So frictional unemployment is voluntary unemployment. Hadi frictional unemployment is thawoina thabak to mana kadoba thabak leiram dabagi na tabak hana lejaram ba thabak to erga anova thaba ama thirakpanina mana thawoina hana thabak to thadok jabanina voluntary unemployment ko thawoina thabak phangoi game phangdrim. Okay, this is about the frictional unemployment. Let us see the second type of unemployment, what we call the cyclical unemployment. So what is cyclical unemployment? Cyclical unemployment is the unemployment caused due to deficiency of effective demand. And demand wala kwadagi ko aduna cyclical unemployment is caused due to the lack of effective demand. Demand hantarami goods and service ki demand hantaravani aduna automatically some persons may remain unemployed. Okay, it represents involuntary unemployment because due to deficiency of aggregate demand they are unable to get employment though they are willing to work or they are willing to continue their work at the current wage rate. It prevails in advanced capitalist countries. It prevails in advanced capitalist countries. I am somewhat by industrially advanced from the type of cyclical unemployment takes place. Okay, so this type of unemployment greatly increases during the periods of recession or depression. Since recession and the depression are different phases of business cycle or what we call trade cycle, this type of unemployment is called the cyclical unemployment. Aduna this type of unemployment si masikaram kan thokai kan the depression gumba recession gumba the cyclical unemployment is why it is called cyclical have maramdi this depression and recession are the phases of say business cycle phase ngakte ne cycle wina the business cycle da kon yaw receive we have some 4 phases citing asagi recession lani depression lani recovery phase lani the prosperity lani top te ora kana mu recession la ka do ni na cyclical hangat handa sum to lai bani na ko it is cyclical unemployment. I hope you understood what is cyclical unemployment. Then the next very type of unemployment is the structural unemployment. So let us see what is structural unemployment. Structural unemployment refers to unemployment caused due to mismatch between the unemployed persons and demand for specific type of workers for employment. Aduna structural unemployment is the unemployment the oido bodu karam kan oido no harakanda asagi job tuna employment tuna pamba specific qualification specific skill do aduga moina possess or duga adi workers in possess do manarakta badigi sometimes they remain unemployment. They may be thrown out of unemployment due to inefficiency. Aduna this occurs because whereas demand for one kind of labor is expanding, demand for another kind of labor is declining either due to changes in structure, what we call composition of demand for industrial production, or due to changes in technology that take place in an economy. Aduna structural unemployment gi cause si oibagi maram se kaino haba kanda sagi job tuna any industry or any workplace tuna pami ba koigi skill duga ko then moina possess to duga chana rakta okay natrega pot anova khara pothorakpa for example say some new say goods are demanded ko adu puthona ba skill do moida leita bagumba sometimes ko adana tra industrial productive demand do change to ba ko adu go matam de da anova product to ma sabadu they do not have the skill then atopa mana technology may change ko moina na tawriba workers in suri style moina shinari machinery or whatever manual wagera wagera madu change toropa method of production kitang change toropa method to kitang change toropa matam da method to the moina sushan nabungam da they are not suited to the technology that's why I mean they may be say unemployed other sumba type of unemployment is what we call the structural unemployment similarly then the distinguishing features of structural say unemployment distinguishing feature of structural unemployment is that the unemployed workers lack skills required by the expanding industries. It also occurs because of mismatch between the location of the job vacancy of the expanding industries and present location of the unemployed workers. Aduna masagi unemployed workers induna moi mafam duga sub the job vacancy le duga mafam du kitang chana dargadi ko adu su they may get unemployed. It is also the structural unemployment. Let us say, for example, when computerization of banks and offices occurred in India, recently some workers were rendered unemployed. Aduna hogi sahi kunmuk da India da machine office mema computerization tore di sugadaba manually sugadaba thabak to computer ki mateng na computer ki skill na software na surakpa some of the workers they are not computer trained moi the computer tamakta ba computer harakta ba duna maram wareka say they do not have any place in the workplace moi workplace to moi chanabham direkta ba duna maram wareka they rendered unemployed. On being given training in computer say operation, some of them again get these jobs, but it takes times. Aduna kayumba moina computer ki training to tokjaraga tinatraga PB ragadi okay they will get employed aduna say but it takes time the computer training sarpashi matam sang ba thabok obinina at least for some days or months okay they will remain unemployed okay aduna sumba situations na moi skill duga adagi work tuna demand toriba skill duga ani du sanarak tragadi so people may get unemployed. This is called structural unemployment. Okay, then hariba employment situation see if unemployment occurs okay what can government do. So what are the macroeconomic policy to achieve full employment? So let us see, government may take off monetary and fiscal policy. Monetary policy, fiscal policy, government and local kanda that problem will be solved and there will be a full employment level. Okay, so let us see under the monetary policy through the expansion of money supply. Okay, rate of interest can be lowered, which will encourage the private investment. Adana monetary policy da tulama lay rate of interest handhalakanda more funds are available say for borrowing. Adana adu borrow torani then there will be more private investment. With the increase in private investment, aggregate demand will increase. Adana private investment hengalagati aggregate demand hengalani. Okay, and aggregate demand cup will shift upwards, which will raise the equilibrium level of employment. Other equilibrium level of employment wankala amina. So as a regional economy will be lifted out of recessionary conditions and involuntary unemployment will be removed. Aduna masagi monetary policy. Aduna monetary policy this hanara kanda rate of interest sense to kanda say fund phangalakanda private investment encourage tawrakanda kadoba automatically there will be increase in aggregate demand and automatically there will be say full employment. Okay, there will be more equilibrium level of employment. The equilibrium level of employment lagadi automatically all those voluntary unemployment will be removed automatically. Okay. Then next, fiscal policy. It is also to be taken care of by the government. So let us see about the fiscal policy. Under the fiscal policy, government increases expenditure on several types of public works. Okay. In the times of depression, especially depression, the government ki fiscal policies na combined away kanda say expenditure hangale public expenditure hangale ka. Then the increase in the government expenditure will cause an upward shift in the aggregate demand curve. Government expenditure hangalamina kedoba automatically government increase the expenditure to public hence in some way or the other through work or any other business sakadorini ko. Also aggregate demand automatically will say increase. This increase in aggregate demand will bring about increase in employment and output. And aggregate demand aggregate demand automatically say employment level, output level. If the increase in government expenditure and as a result rise in aggregate demand is sufficient and it will help in achieving equilibrium at full employment level. Okay, so as a result, depression and involuntary unemployment will be eliminated. Masai depression thong madu public expenditure hangal la banina depression ki pot madi solve tawrani then do hangalak ma batam aggregate demand hangalani aggregate demand hangalak ma batam automatically ke dore akhoi employment level wangkhalani full employment orani. So at the time of full employment automatically so involuntary unemployment will be eliminated. Unemployment problem to solve during. So this way government can take up two measures, okay, through monetary and fiscal policies for solving the problem of say involuntary unemployment. Voluntary unemployment get the question later. Then let us see next what are the main causes of unemployment in developing countries? Developing countries the unemployment causes into Number one, the lack of stock of physical capital relative to the labor force of the economy. Aduna economy to the capital wall like industrialization to any kind of production to yaro during mebuka. If we have enough capital, we can industrialize more. The more labor force will be absorbed, and the problem of unemployment may be solved. Then number two, the use of capital-intensive technology in industries of developing countries. Developing countries basically missing yami adugam chokot pa oidri ko aduna ayama missing agriculture da kari da matoromba primary sector da ko aduna salauna capital intensive technology shinar da machine shinar ko matam shi da kadoba mi me amam di mechanization of agriculture or of agriculture mechanization do ta ga di okay so tractor amna natragana ko harvesting machine namana hanadi low pakot patawsi yellow gay pakot patawsi kedawa mi taragi mathakda some 12-13-14% sangame how you do with the use of the harvesting machine sinar only 4-5 people is needed so aduna automatically machine shida maram orega some person will remain unemployed adunika. Then next, the lack of economic infrastructure facility, okay, such as power, irrigation, roads, communication facilities, etc. Thabak phangdana be maram hobi sokhat da buduna ne okay, like power wala di industry tawra joma tawra jo dum khar wala ni then irrigation wala irrigation jim phajana lagadi mi mamam thabak shudan low shugo ki patho phajana puthro ka durim ne ba atuga roads transport and communication mong ta taraf di kedoba any development projection to boy yaro do bunina tawraga chukra tamna thinthana to bodobnina many persons will remain unemployed. Okay, it is the characteristics of the underdeveloped economies. Then last the PBR is extremely say unequal distribution of land. So the large number of rural households have no access to land for production and employment. Okay, when you have rural area labor migishu agriculture da ya depend to jo migishu come do we have a kanda labor land sing to household loino makta ko equally distribute to nate ko paisham paisa balogam chajo kam chajo bogi one small farmers agedra small peasants ko agricultural level kamu dudi moina thabuk suninga gasu if they don't have the land of their own no production can be done. The production automatically they remain unemployed. So these are some of the main causes of unemployment in underdeveloped or developing countries. So aduna we have seen some types of unemployment, voluntary unemployment, then say involuntary unemployment, structural unemployment, cyclical unemployment, then we have frictional unemployment, different kinds of unemployment we have discussed, and the causes we have discussed, and the solution we have discussed, monetary and fiscal policy that government can take off. Okay, and major causes of the unemployment in developing countries we have discussed. Okay, I hope you understood clearly. So let us wind up here and see you next time. Bye bye.